Hello traders and welcome back to the market opening preview October 13th, 2014 on a Monday, beginning of our trading week. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL. FXCL, excellence in trading. Traders, I'm coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Oh wow, looks like 5 hours before the London Open, so it's not too early on my end of the world. It's about 9 a.m. Traders, good to be with you again for another week. Looking for an exciting trading week. Last week was a little crazy price action last week. Really had to be on the stick. I didn't do very well last week, to be honest with you. So we'll see what happens this week. Always a new trade around the corner. So let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm a full-time Forex trader. I started trading in 2006, 2008. I retired from the Public Safety Department after a 27-year career and came to the great country of Thailand for a 3-month vacation. And traders, today I'm still here. Sitting on the 8th floor, which is the top floor of the building I live in, and it is absolutely beautiful. Nice blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches, and people are starting to wander around a little bit. Absolutely gorgeous. Traders, I trade Forex every single day. I'm in the markets, whether I'm reading, looking, checking out charts, but always looking for opportunity. This weekend was kind of a drag for me because I guess all the charting companies, MT4 and all them, did updates, and I couldn't get into none of my charts. I like to review my past week's trades, and I couldn't get into my charts. Anyhow, moving on, here's the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Traders, most of all, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's get over to the news and see what the heck is going on out there. Yeah, I was saying, last week was, a lot of swing moves, and we had FOMC, moved the markets 60, 70, 80 pips all in one spot. So it was a little crazy. All right, so what are we looking at here for today? Asia was very quiet. We had trade balance out of China, which was negative. It was 31.00, and they were expecting 41.00. Their imports was positive, and their exports was positive. All right, so what's going on? Aussie really doesn't have anything going on there. So let's go and let's see what we got going on in London. Wow, it looks really weak. I don't even know what WPI is. There is no data today, traders. This is a very slow, well, I'd say nothing news day. Let's take a look at how the markets closed on Friday. For those of you who watched the Friday wrap-up, you heard this already, but mostly everything was in the red. The Dow was down 0.069%. S&P was down 1.15%. NASDAQ was down 2.48%. And the Russell 200 was down 1.37%, all in the red. Let's go over to the other side to the Euro area, and the DAX was negative 2.40%. The FTSE 100 was negative 1.43%. The CAC 40 was negative 1.64%, with the Euro Stoxx 50 negative 1.53%. Traders, as we come over into the markets that are currently open, is the Nikkei on holiday? Because I noticed that it is not open. Well, that closed on Friday at negative 0.15%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney, which is currently trading, is negative 0.58%. The Shanghai currently trading and is negative 0.86. The Hang Seng currently trading at 0.54. And the Kospi is negative 0.60%. So a lot of red in the markets as we start our new trading week. Traders, a lot of nice trade setups today. A lot of our trades worked absolutely beautifully on Friday if you were patient. I'll tell you what, I think it was one of the best forecast days I've done in a long time. Trades just worked. They just worked. So how about we head over to the 60-minute Forex charts, and we always start with the euro dollar. Traders, here we are. We're in a perfect position here. I put a trend line in there. We just want to take this down. I'd like to see it come up to that 50%. At 1.2659 would be nice. Not sure if it's going to do it or not, but if it gives us a bearish candlestick pattern from here, man, let's grab that thing and let's grab that and run and take that to the short side. Want to take profit for the 161.8 Fibonacci level, which is at 25.36. This would be a beautiful trade if it works. Going to have to wait for the London Open for this one. The pound traders actually came down pretty nice. Looks like New York took the pound dollar to the upside. This looks to me like this wants to go back up to the 200 exponential moving average. However, we're in the sweet spot right here at 1.1695. We'd like to take this traders right now, take it down, take it short, and our stop is at 1.6123, which is a 200 exponential moving average, and we're just going to take our profits at 1.6017. I think that's a great trade. But I don't know if I want to get into it in Asia with Asia markets just opening. I think I'm going to wait a couple hours, and I would really want to see some bearish candlestick formation. I'm not seeing anything here, even though we're coming up to resistance. And if you look at left of the chart, that looks really nice. Look at all those wicks. So meaning it's reacted to this price area in the past. So it's a good chance we could take this to the downside. Let's take a look at our Aussie dollar. Aussie also performed very well on Friday on our trade plan. So we're not expecting much out of this. We just want to bring this up to about the 50% Fibonacci level at 0.8717 or 8710, either way. And we're going to take this down all the way down to 8660, which will give us a nice 55, 60 pip trade if we can get this to give us a bearish candlestick formation. Again, this too might go all the way back up to the 200 exponential moving average. Not quite sure, but the daily chart is very bearish, very, very bearish. So I'm expecting this is just a fib, and we will get our entry to the downside. Here's a Euro Aussie, and again, another pair that worked out absolutely perfectly. Bounced off the 200 on Friday, gave us a nice trade. And again, we're just basically looking for the same thing. We're in a nice spot here, but I'd like to see it come back down to the 23.6 at 4,500, which would be nice, and we'll just take that to the long side. Yeah, that looks like a better trade than 45, 46, but I don't think we're going to get it down there, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to come down there. I think what's going to happen is it's going to go sideways till London Open, and this baby's going to launch up. But we have a nice take profit area at 1.4682. So this is a nice 47, 46 pip trade if it works out on the Euro Aussie. This is the Euro Yen. Trade has worked out very well on Friday. Trade plan worked out perfect. Traders, all we need now is we have several opportunities to get into this. One is a pullback that we want to the 136.39 area. That would be the best one to take. And of course, if this just continues down, it goes down below 135.47, you're going to have to wait for a retest and then bring this down to 134.78. Still a nice 40 pip trade. Either way, either entry is some good pips if this works. Again, be careful of the yens. Kuroda's been talking every single day. Our stop's got to be where the stop's got to be, folks, and it's a big one. And the stop is all the way up at 137.30, and that's at the 200 exponential moving average. If you look at the fib line that I put in there, there is nothing left of the chart. Even though the 23.6 isn't too bad, you might get some resistance there where you might get a down bearish candlestick formation, and we can take the short. But I'd like to see this. I'd like to see us get in at 39 or 136.40. That'd be great if we can get in there and just take this all the way back down to the 161.8 fib level, and that'd be a very nice trade on a Monday. All right, traders, let's head over to the New Zealand dollar. The only thing I can describe this chart is ugly. This is an ugly chart. This is just like all over the place. Look at all these wicks. So basically, all I'm looking for here is very simple trade plan. This is not difficult. because we can really dive into this and start putting, you know, trend lines and channel lines and all that stuff into this chart, and you're going to end up with who knows what. We just want to bounce off the 200 exponential moving average, and we want to take it short, hopefully around 0.7840. That would be beautiful. We'll take it all the way down to 7,800 would be the best if it breaks that. But if you look left at the chart, I don't think that's going to happen. You can always take it down to 77.85, which is the next support level. So we're looking for a bearish candlestick formation. The most important thing in this trade, traders, is remember, if this closes above the 200 exponential moving average, this trade is canceled. This trade is absolutely canceled. The trade plan is canceled, and you're going to have to reevaluate what's going on, because this just might keep heading up. So if this closes above the 200 before you get into this trade, and if you get into the trade and it's above the 200, you want to get out of it. So if it trades above the 200, we don't want to have nothing to do with it, and we're going to get out quickly. All right? All right, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs analysis. And traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and of course our great friends at FXCL, Excellence in Trading, we thank you for joining me on a Monday. It's an absolutely beautiful day in Thailand, coming to you live. And traders, go out there, grab those pips. Remember, do your analysis, do your trade plan, and trade your plan. All right, traders, till next time, we will see you before the London Open tomorrow. Take care.